Welcome to the stream, everybody. Tonight we're going to be playing some more Satisfactory. I'm working on my rubber factory, which is getting to be quite large. But good news is I have figured out the layout, and now all we have to do is build everything. So we're going to be working on that tonight, and hopefully I can get through a significant amount of it. So let's get into it. So good news, update 8 released today. Seems like it's been completely stable, so I have reverted off of experimental branch now, and I am back on like the actual live game, which is cool. I didn't hear of any problems or anything with the rollout, and it seems that my save file loaded fine, and everything seems to be good. Oh, that's right, I gotta cancel the water train. I shipped in another thing of water. Make sure this was working properly because that's weird that it's doing that. Okay. So edit timetable, and we're not bringing packaged water in anymore. Okay. So this should not have anything in it. Oh, I guess I filled up the entire supply down there. Oh, because I'm not actually cycling through any of the water yet. Yeah, we have a ton of conveyor belt work, ton of pipe work to do. I did do a lot of conveyor belt work down here, so I've got these all aligned where they're supposed to be. I had to reconfigure all this because it turned out the way I was doing it, it looked really dumb, so I didn't like it, and I decided to redo it. So now this line and this line are for empty containers so that it's symmetrical coming down from the top. And I had to rewire this stuff a bit, but it is working now. I swapped the containers that were being used. Oh, wow. There's a lot of empty containers in here. Holy shit. Eventually, we're going to have to schedule a train to start moving the empty containers away, but we'll do that in a little while. We don't have to do that now. We have plenty of water. This will give me enough water to get everything going. So let's get into it. Oh, also, yeah, I did all the crude oil lines yesterday. So I turned on all the machines. I did all the pipe work here and did all the wiring for the whole building, or well, at least for the stuff that was needed. The pumps are all there. The crude oil goes all the way up here around this whole thing. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with this, but we'll see. As I move things around, I'll figure it out. But we have this here, which I think looks good. Actually, I'm going to put some pillars in, I think, just so I can eventually. I need to eventually run power for this, so I'll put in some pillars, make it look pretty. We may move these. I don't know yet. Well, actually, I don't like that. I don't like where that's at. We'll do that later, because I'm not sure everything is exactly where it needs to be yet. Most of the machines are placed where I want them. So yesterday I focused on getting the water unpackaging up and running. So this is what I ended up coming up with. We have this nice little thing up here at the top. There are 5 machines up there on this side, 5 machines on that side. That's 600 water, 600 water, and then these 2 machines each are 180, I think. So we have more water than we need for the whole plant. And then to make everything nice and symmetrical, I did all the conveyor belt work. Everything gets merged from here down in here. And the good thing is, with all of these machines together, that's a 780 line of empty containers. So it's as efficient as it can possibly be once everything's completely full. So now I know the water is full, so all of these are completely full now. So this is going to be when I hook up the machines, I do the wiring or the pipe work downstairs. It'll have water to put into it and fill up the pipes. So um, we'll eventually find a good cadence to deliver water on. So this was tricky. Figuring out how to do this was very tricky. I think I like what I'm going to do. I haven't actually done it yet, though, so we'll figure this out. But basically what I want to do is put the crude oil into this pipe here. And, or well, I'll put a pipe across here, but then it's going to go around to the other side. So you notice that these refineries are flipped from each other because I need 5 to do heavy oil residue, and then there are 12 that are going to do polymer resin. So there's some weird load balancing I have to do to make this work, but I'll build it in when I start building all of this together, which I'm going to do tonight. This is definitely first priority, is to get the heavy oil residue lines up and running with all the polymer resin refineries. And now that I'm thinking about it, I believe that I want to move this back. So that it's even with the others. That way you may not even notice that the God damn it. Oh. Oh. Psst. Destroy that. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so set the recipes on these here. This is going to be heavy oil residue. So unfortunately, to make this work, I have to overclock two of these to 125%. And because of that, it pushes the amount of polymer resin on the line to 790 or 800, something like that. It's really close to 780. But since our lines can't carry more than 780, that is going to be a problem. So I'm going to have some sort of overflow system for the lines here on the conveyor belts. So we will figure that out soon. Now let me think here. Where do I want to start? I think I probably want to do pipe work first. Because pipe work is going to be tricky. And I want to make sure this is going to work in a loop. So I think actually I'm going to get rid of this line here. And I'm going to get rid of these. And I want four lines coming out of this. So that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are all full, notice. I've got the power temporarily run for the last pumps in the line that are right here, just to make sure that the head lift was okay on this. And it seems to be okay. I'll really have to run the system to see if there's anything that's not working correctly. But so this is going to be a really weird build because I've never done one like this before. Trying to think of where I want this to lead. Do I want... If I do it like this, that's slightly above. But I don't think... No, it's got to be higher than that. I remember doing this before. when I built the ones for the big fuel factory in Blue Crater, I think they were 5 or 6 tall. So let's figure that out first of all. Where are they? Here. Yeah. So and then it was 2 over like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the number's missing on that. So I should be able to do this whole row. Oh my god, am I seriously that close? Okay, good. Yeah, we can do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. To make it not look weird, I had to do some weird things. So dead even with this is 2. So the 4 would be good. Let's try 4 first and see what that looks like. And then I used this like this. And then it was awkward with that. But I think, okay, that kind of looks cool. I kind of like this now. But maybe let's see what this one looks like. Half the battle is just figuring out what this is going to look like. Damn it, I moved right as I clicked that. Yeah, I think I have to go with that. Yeah. We gotta get closer, otherwise it's not gonna work. I hate having to do this manually every time, but it's really the only way to do it. So this should work. No problem. And then we need to put loops into this. We have 4 inputs here, which don't technically, well, they do kind of line up there. Where does that line up to? Hmm. Do I do that? Oh, you know what I should do? Before I do any of this, I need to do the wiring for these. So let me do that. These are going to be wired on the front. This. And then this. If I'm doing this the typical way that I do it, I will build it like this. Unfortunately, I can't do a blueprint for this because it, oops. It's too big. I can't put a refinery on top of a 4M foundation. This is like the only way to do refineries for me. Like, it's the most satisfying looking way to do the power for refineries, in my opinion. Oh yeah, music. Duh. I think my cam just crashed. What the fuck? My whole computer just crashed? The hell is going on? Hang on. There we go. Let me fix my cam. Hang on. There we go. So my I have a little USB splitter thing that I use to switch between my work computer and my personal computer, and I think it's starting to go out because like my when I'm typing, it's been getting more frequent, but my sometimes it'll like double hit letters on my keyboard, and the only three things that are plugged into it are my keyboard, my mouse, and my mic. So not really sure what's happening. Anyway, back to what I was trying to get to was music. Get all this set. All right, cool. We're good. Back to this. Okay, so that's good. Let's get... Did I already do all of the recipes? Yes. Cool. That takes care of that. Oh yeah, we need to do the actual power block for underground. That'll go there. I'll leave that undone for now. Then we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get a 1M foundation. Go across. And then we'll do half foundation. Wait, what? The hell? Did I do this backwards? No, we're good. We're good. Everything's aligned to where it needs to be. But this is going to become... This is going to be a 1M. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, this will be... What, I don't know. This will be a 1M here. And then, what the fuck is it doing? There we go. This will also be a 1M for now. It will eventually become a 4M. And then the half foundation will be on this side. Rotated like this. Okay, so now we'll do the power. This is where crude oil is going to be coming in. Actually, I should have made this a 4M. Half foundation. Like that. Okay, got power done. On this one, let's get the cable, go back like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then we'll wire this one to this one. Since this one's in the middle, I'm going to make it symmetrical. So we'll do another one here. And this one will connect to the other one. Oh wait, nope. Do that. Okay, so this was my mock-up to make sure everything was aligned right. This is going to be the same thing. This is going to be the 4M half foundation. Cool. That looks good. Same deal here, so we're going to do a painted beam all the way across. Yep, that looks good. Then we'll do power. looks good. And we go straight back. Gotten so much faster at doing this now. I've done it so many times. Speed lightning. Hey Burnout, how's it going? Alright, so that does it. Wiring is finished. So we can seal up middle one. Got done making hamburgers. Nice. What do you do for your hamburgers? I very much like listening to how people cook. What's your secret technique that you use for hamburgers? I'm assuming you make delicious hamburgers. So this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna do this one weird so it's symmetrical. I'm gonna do a splitter here, but with the entrance there. I have ball it up and put it in a pan. I have very picky kids and wife. Well, that does not sound special. All right, so that looks good. Yes. Cool. So now we'll do mergers. And we're gonna do merger here, in line with that one, in line with that one. And flip this. How much is going to be on this line? This is only going to be a 100 line? Is that right? Yeah, 2025 is 100. Okay, so this can be Mark II. I don't have any fucking reinforced iron plates. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's get everything placed. It's lame, yes, but better than wasting or having to be the one to eat all the leftovers. Usually my job anyhow. True. One of the best burger recipes I've ever used was this one I found on this random Gordon Ramsay video. Now that I think about it, it wasn't random. It was he was a guest on Hot Ones, and one of the questions that he was asked is, what is the best way to make a burger? And I actually did the way he made the burger, and it was the best way. I had the best burger I've ever had. It was insanely huge pain in the ass to get all the ingredients, though, because it was not like a conventional burger by any means. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta figure this out. So luckily, I have double the space that I normally do, so I might be able to finagle this. Gourmet it was then. Yeah, it was like... I remember specifically the tri-tip was in it, and I had to get the butcher to... Like, I had to specifically request tri-tip and then have him grind it. But goddamn, it was a good burger. Like, you cook it in a pan and you spoon butter over it as it cooks. Oh. It was cooked like one of those, like, professionally made steaks in a steakhouse. But it was a hamburger. was probably the most unhealthy thing I've ever made in my life, but it was worth it. So. Damn you, autosave. I really should just blueprint this way of doing this without the refinery, you know? Do you use blueprints? Yeah, I do. Just not for this. Unfortunately, I've tried to do this in a blueprinter, and it's too big. It's too tall. Never mind. As soon as I hit enter, yeah, I wanted to use the blueprinter, but yeah, unfortunately, if you this exact design, I should probably do it as a multiple piece refinery thing. But yeah, like, I like to put my stuff on 4Ms and notice that overlapping. It just barely sticks out because of the giant piece there. Yeah, I've used a lot of blueprints. Like when I was building the packaging farm, or the water packaging, I made this blueprint. And I did one for blenders as well. So it's got like the 2 fluid inputs, so it was easy to replicate. All right, we got to do some math here. First, let's get this pasted. Okay, so we have... Let me pull up my spreadsheet. No math on Tuesday, bro? Dude, it's always time for math. I got lots of math time. What the fuck is happening in my keychain on my... That was weird. Okay. Spreadsheet. I will share my spreadsheet. Let's see. Hang on. Oh, I already have it set up. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Here. Wait, where the fuck did my camera go? Dude, I don't know what's going on with my machine right now. So, spreadsheet. So here's the rubber plant production line here. And this was tricky to figure out. But I need 750 crude oil, and this is going to make 1625 resin. But 1625 divided by 780 is 2.08 belts. So it's not quite enough. So that means each line of... Each line is going to make 130 times 6, and that's 780. So there's a half, a 25% right here, like this. I wish to God you could change the belt speed. Yeah. That'd be nice. Like have a really expensive multiple variable speed belt or something like that. I don't know if they can do that. I think from what I was reading, they've hit the I know they've hit the limit for pipes. Like they cannot do. That's why they have so much trouble with 600 pipes in the game. But I don't know if that's the case with the conveyor belts. But that'd be nice if you could do that, because then you could get it perfect. You could have your as the stuff was coming out of every machine. You might make the game too easy, honestly. But if you made it like a really really tough belt to make, maybe it'd be okay. Okay. So this is gonna have 67.5 extra coming off of it. And we need to merge that into the other belt. So I think it would be best if we put a smart splitter here. I have no fuck. Okay, I gotta go get iron plates. Theory, have you lost your mind? I'll turn on the cat cam. You guys can see what I'm seeing right now. You see that? That is a crazed cat. Now I'm not gonna acknowledge her, and you guys will see what she does. Yep, there she goes. That is the shell of a mouse. That used to be a stuffed mouse, and she has destroyed it so thoroughly. It is completely flat now. She ripped out all the fluff and absolutely destroyed this poor thing. And she's bored. All right, back to this. Oh yeah, the other thing I built this staircase in here, which was very weird because this is inside the circle and I needed room for it. So I built it on grid, but it's inside an off-grid area. But it still fit in here. I made it fit. And then it leads up to here because all this area up here is on grid. So that's how I get around in here now. I had to build a staircase because I was tired of wasting all my jetpack fuel going up to the top. You got me started back into this game, but I'm just taking my time this time. Last time I got ahead of myself and it was lame. Yeah, that's I think that's a mistake everybody makes. One of our cats stole my son's squirrel tail and has hid it somewhere. Squirrel tail? What is that? Yeah, this is going to work out perfectly. Here we go. So center output will be... Oh, this will be polymer resin. And then the left output will be overflow. It's an actual squirrel's tail. He hunts with his ant. Oh, okay, it's an actual squirrel tail, like a real squirrel. Wow. Alright, so we got these. So we'll run the fastest belt because that's what we need. And then we'll just pull this out to, like, the edge here. And then we will need a 120 belt coming off of this. And we'll put that there for now until we figure out what the logistics of this is going to look like. So this one should be a Mark II belt. This should actually be a Mark I. right? Yeah, 20. Yeah, so we'll do here. Now come up to here. And that's right on the edge. We have to be careful not to, or to make sure that this doesn't collide. I have a better idea. We're actually going to take this merger, flip it, so that it comes out this way. Oh shit, I can't do that. Fuck. Nope, that's not going to work. Alright, well, we'll do it the way I was going to do it. Yeah, alright, so we'll, this. The goal is to get them here. This is obviously not going to work because I need to pull these under, but I need to make sure I leave enough room. A belt? I wonder if a belt fits through this. I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh my god, it does. It's beautiful. Okay, I got a plan. So, new hole going right here. This one is going to face this way, like this. That's the wrong direction. So we're going to have our two coming in like this. Oops. Oh, no, I got this wrong. This needs to be two up. Like that. I need to leave room. Then we go like this. Two. And like that. Then this. Oh, damn. Is this going to work? Then we would need a merger here, which is going to send us out like this. Yeah, this will work. This is going to work. That'll be overflow line. This will come in. Beautiful. Like that. Oh, and then we got to fit a merger here as well. Okay, so now I gotta think here. That's gonna be 60 coming in. That's gonna be 50 something. Or is it 20? It's gonna be 20, 40, 50. It's gonna be 50. Okay, so let me get the calculator. So this would be plus 50. So that'll be 117 resources on there, which is exactly 120. Basically. So we'll just keep with 120. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna look way better than my last design that I did. Son of a bitch. Okay, there's one off. Obviously, this won't be here. Cool, so now this would be two lines of almost 120 merging. So we'll go with a Mark 4 belt. Actually, we'll just go to a Mark 5 at this point. Or should we? Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we got all this. I'll put walkways in above this. It'll be good. Here. Oh, you know what? I don't want to do this yet. I just wanted to get everything set up before. Autosave! Oh my god, I'm so thirsty today. Now we just got to make sure this is going to work as well, which it should, because it's a mirror of the other side. So that would be a merger going this way. We just got to get it positioned into the right spot, which is there. Put another one. Another one. Oh, that was in the wrong spot. Okay, and then we need another smart splitter. Which will go this way. In the same spot. This one will get configured. Center output polyresin. And the right output this time will be overflow. And then we'll run this. Because this is going to be a full 780 belt. And then we'll have another Mark II belt coming out to this edge. Then we'll have this here. And this will be the same thing. We're just going to run this. Oh wait, we gotta have a merger directly across from this one. Boom, done. Not done. Almost done. Oh, I brought it. I didn't do it that way. This is how I did it on the other side, right? Just all the way straight across? Yep. Okay. Alright, cool. That's all of the logistical work for this. We've got power done. Well, not done. Let's do the rest of the power, actually. Get that finished right now. I want to attach to probably here. Grab this. Oh, shit. Grab this, pull this over to here. Now all of our machines should have power. Yep. Now I've got to configure these, which I haven't done yet. Okay, now, let me just confirm that my math was right on my spreadsheet, because hopefully it was. So if I'm making 130 in 5 of these, that's 650 plus 162.5. That's 812 times 2 is 1625, which is exactly how much I have on my spreadsheet. Perfect. Beautiful. I think that should be far enough out. Actually, I might not even need these. This should be even, I believe. So that I can just do this. Yep, okay, I don't need these. Already fucked up, look at that. Alright, so we need to integrate loops into all of this stuff. And I want the... We need to figure out where I want the heavy oil residue to come out. I'm thinking that I may want to bring it down at the same kind of area that the crude oil comes out. Maybe I can bring the heavy oil residue here. The good thing is this is only one pipe of heavy oil residue. Like, that's it. But it's going to feed all of those blenders down there. Now let's go check it out down here and see where I want to bring this. So the polymer resin's coming down here, which is going to feed all of these refineries here. And then I'm basically going to split this, and then it's going to run parallel and then merge into the line after it gets enough free space to merge the half of the overflow line. So the back of this right here is, I need the heavy oil residue and water here. And the water's coming out over there. So the water's going to come all the way over here, behind this, and going to feed all these machines here. So heavy oil residue. I gotta make sure it doesn't interfere with the water. I think I can make this work. We don't really have to worry about doing the logistics for this floor yet, but I'm trying to make sure everything's going to work out. So we'll have a 780 line, 780 line. A couple of these are going to be overclocked. Because there's supposed to be 28 of them, and I only have 20. No, 24. I have 24. There's 12 in each of these rows. So there's 24. So 2 of them will be overclocked to 200% or so. So I'll have plenty of room to merge the remaining polyresin here. And this needs, I think, water as well. Yeah, all the stuff that needs water is back here. Then this needs fuel and plastic. So the 2 lines here get merged to these refineries to make the humongous, disgusting amount of rubber that we're going to be making out of very little crude oil. Definitely the biggest rubber factory I've ever built. Or most output, anyway. I think even the biggest factory that I've made that had rubber in it was only outputting like 300 something per minute. This is doing 1100 rubber per minute. Man, this is going to be some serious loop action for to make these fluids work properly. This is going to be a lot of pipes. I don't know if I have enough to do all this. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. If I do it this way, I can do 1, 2. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Okay, so that's the same. Oh shit! Actually, this is not right. 5th one. Nope. I want to unlock it. Why the fuck is it not unlocking it? Okay, whatever. Let's do this. 6. So I want to make this a 90-degree turn. So this will be like this. Nope. I did that backwards. That? Oh, it's 5 up, not 4. Fuck, I thought it was 5. I'm out of iron plates. I'm always out of something. Oh, this is going down. Yeah, okay, so we got our crude oil. It goes in like this. We want to make sure this never hits a dead end. So basically, we need to come up with a way to loop all of this together. And I think I know a way. Since this is perfectly aligned, what I might do is try this. That should be lining up. I bet this ruins it. Yep. I suspected. We gotta put this further over, like... Oh, I guess I could just line it up with this. That looks right, but now I'm thinking about this and I don't like it, so... So we've got our 4 pipe inputs, too, that we have to worry about. The question is, where are we going to run those into as well? This is not going to work the way I thought it would, so get rid of that. Oh, I forgot to hook things up down here, didn't I? Yep. Whoops.
Hey. Take your last breath and you'll have your corpse reanimated, yeah. You've been possessed, now let's get the rest all dominated, yeah. An immortal life, a heartbroken, a long lost kingdom, now in ruin. Fueled by an obsession inside his head of revival.
So this will be heavy oil out, but then we need crude oil coming in, but we need to loop this side in. So we have a couple of options. We could bring this in. Actually, I think that might work. Is this even? Yeah, it's the same level. Wow, okay. Okay, let me think about this. I think what we do is we funnel everything in the center. So I think with this it'll stretch. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't have the room to do it over there. We could do it. What does this look like? Where does this come out? There. We have this one. But I don't think this will actually... That goes up, right? I just ran that in there for a second and it actually started filling it with crude oil. Oh shit, it's actually gonna start making stuff because they got enough. Oops. definitely want all 4 of these to be combined because this is 100 or this is 900 crude oil that I've calculated everything on. This entire row burns 900 crude oil exactly. What if we were to take this and kind of like standardize where it's going to merge in? Like this. No. It's going to look like shit too. The only way this wouldn't look like shit is if it was on... Yeah, okay, hang on. We do have to raise this up. This is why I did not do everything yet. So if I was to do this... I was gonna try and merge this in lower, but the way the thing looks, I don't really love it. So we are gonna do this a different way. Basically, I need this end to come out and go into this side first. I need this one to go somewhere in here. I need this one to go somewhere in here, and then I need this one to go on that end, so that we have a full loop of everything. And I think the way to do this is going to be... I gotta go get more metal plates. I'm going to need... Yeah, I need plates. I got them down in the train. We're fine. Oh yeah, I can get rid of these because they're not needed. I was just using those for measurement. Where's my project train? There it is, way over there. Wait, do I have any metal plates in here? No, of course not. The thing I need is not here. What a surprise. I know there's metal plates in the train, though. Somewhere. Yep, there they are. Okay, grab those. What else? Let me drop those in there, because I'm going to just take those back. I'm going to probably need more cable. Where's cable? Cable's in one of these damn cars. Or did I drop that off over here? I might have. I move things around all the time because I like need inventory space. Oh, I know what happened. I had it. I accidentally plugged the storage in, and it caused this train station to become full. And I bet one of them has... No, god damn it, where the fuck? Alright, I don't know where the cable is. Hopefully this will be able to last us long enough. I may have legitimately used all the cable. Or I left it back at the water packaging base. Or factory. Which is very possible. That's actually more likely. I specifically planned the height for this stuff so that I would not have to worry about head lift at all. And the reason that I'm pumping all of this crude oil all the way up here first is so that I will never have to worry about head lift. after the initial head lift stuff is done here. Okay. So, now I've got materials, so we can figure this out. I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is going to look right, but I'll try it. Let's see. I think those are going to collide. Yes. Okay, so we need to come up a little bit more. Let's just go 2 more for giggles. This is how we're going to create our loop. So this will come to here. Oh, god damn it. And then we'll want to basically bring this over like this, I think. Let me decide here. Where do I want this to go? Yeah, that's all even. That looks good. That's wrong. That looks good. Yeah. Alright, so we got our loop there. Then we'll want to mirror that here. Go up 6. Wrap that around like that. Then we'll need to figure out this. I have no idea what the... If I do this, that basically gives us our crude oil. Oh shit. Well, we don't want to actually hook it up yet. Good to see the machines actually work, though. That's good. We'll have to, we have a lot of stuff that we got to fix pipe-wise. Once we get all of the splitters in place, I'll go through and fix all of the bug-causing problems in the game. What was the spacing on this? Let's see. The half foundation out. Should be equal on this side? Yeah, there it is. Then we want... This is at... What is this, 2? Yeah, I think this is 2. 2 over from the edge here. Okay, so 1, 2. Then we'll go here. Four. And then this should be... I think I misaligned. Should be just 1 click over from here. Six. Just for sanity's sake, let me just make sure this is lined up correctly. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so then this was 1, 2, 3, 4, or was it 6? Did I line it up exactly with this one? Yes, okay. Okay, I know what I did wrong. Okay, so this should be a perfect. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then this will be like that. Oh, for fuck's sake, why do I keep running out of stuff? Let's go get more plastic. Hey, I got some right there. What are you whining about, Siri? What? She's mad. She wants dinner. Not time. Not time yet. Okay, so this is definitely a line, so I'm going to delete that. And then we will create this, and this. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. It needs to be aligned with this one. Siri's very angry about something. I don't know what. This one I think is 2 out, which is fine. Let me make sure this is aligned on the other side too. It is. Yeah, because then heavy oil residues coming down here. And it's funny because I can actually use these again if I wanted to. Like I could do that. I'm not gonna do that because I hate these things. I think they're really ugly. So I'd rather just delete them and just have it be freestanding. Okay, so that's all aligned. That looks good. That's aligned. So now we just need to figure out where to put this one. I think it was right here. Alright, so I think that is our perfect loop. Crude oil should be able to get to everything. There is no place that it can backsplash. So now we just need to put in the splitters and then rebuild the entire pipe network that where the splitters are. So we'll get crude oil finished now, so that I don't have to think about it anymore. Crude oil side, I mean. The fuck is that aligning with? That's not aligning right. What is this aligning with? Okay, that's not right at all. Is it working for this one? No, what the fuck? Cat has lost her fucking mind. I'm gonna have to eyeball this, which sucks. Alright, that looks good. Now control is not even working. It just has nothing to align with. You know what might help? Let me do this. Right, let's do this. Alright, so split is right there. So I would align right there. Pretty good to me. Alright. That seems to be a effective method. Okay, so this one's just off of this. We'll just do them all and see if they align properly. That one is there. That one slightly to the left. Alright, let's see how close that was. Probably not super close, but we'll adjust. Yeah, that one was way off. You know what? I think this might actually work. Ah. It's a little extra work, but I think this might actually align properly now. There we go. See if that worked. Alright, that was a good experiment. Let's see. Boom. Alright, so this is an effective way to do it. It's just kind of annoying. There's one extra step I gotta do. Ugh, autosave. Okay, now we delete all these. We delete these. And now we can do this. And they'll be perfectly aligned. Well, almost perfectly. There are still issues doing it this way, but it's better than trying to eyeball it like I tried to do at first. So now let's do that again. See, now that I have a technique figured out, this will be easy. I fucked that one up. I can feel it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Boom. Crude oil is done. Now all we have. Oh wait, no, it's not done. Okay, let's figure out where we're gonna merge in the other two things. I think we go here for one of them. Let's use this to align it. Oh, it won't snap to that. Damn. That's where it needs to be. This should be a perfect right angle. Yes. Okay, and then this one we will merge in there as well. Not going to be exactly the same just because of the way this is made, but I want to merge it in Right there. I'm gonna delete that anyway, so it's fine. Well. Would it look better on the one more up? Let's see. Yeah, that's the right spot. All right, so that's where that's going. Build the pipe. Delete the pipe. Get this. Make sure this aligns, since it doesn't want to snap properly. Okay, that's good. Okay. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll do this. All right, so I think I already fixed all these. Yes. Yeah, okay, I fixed all those already. So now we need to do all of the pipeline pieces that are here. So I'll start here. And if you don't know why I'm doing this, is there is a bug in the game that will cause flow issues if you place a pump line or a pipeline junction cross on a pipeline network. You notice that, like, when I look at this piece of pipe, you see how where it's coming in on the two, like it's just got this little bit right here. And if you look at one that I've built, while I placed it on the pipe, it's like way into the pipe like that. So when you rebuild those, it fixes the bug. The root cause of the bug is with that. So it's a real fun one. Okay, so this is fine. This one, all these need to be rebuilt. So let's get all these. Ooh, missed one. Actually, I can get rid of this. Now that I got the junctions in place, I don't need the ones that are like halfway like that. I can do that on this side too. Oh, this one too, actually. These are just to get the junctions in place and then destroy it. Okay, so this should be good. Let's rebuild this. Might be easier from the ground. Just gonna do it. That. This is all just one piece, so that's not going to be a problem. That looks good. This one we just rebuilt. Oh, actually I can do that middle piece thing. No, this was too short. It was only 5 machines, so it was fine. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Alright, that should have resolved any issues there. So that takes care of our loot. Now we gotta do the outbound. So inputs are done for all the crude oil stuff. Let me take a look at this from above. The only difference that we have is that there is a little longer of a pipe there, but that's fine because this is still dead center. And it's just about where I've merged the pipes. And this should look good. This just comes out a little bit. So when we're ready to plug that in, it should be no problem. Okay. One thing I want to check before I do this is if I run a pipe, this is still going to be okay, right? Ah! So I think that needs to come out a little bit more. That's just one more, I think. Which sucks, but this is why I measure things right here. Got to fix that. Yeah, okay, so it needs to go there. Which means this one also has to come out. One. Means this one also has to come out one. Yep. Okay, so that still works. Now we gotta go do this side, since this is also changing. And this one's gonna go... Oh, did I get this one right? Let's see. Probably not. Yep, gotta go one over. Damn it. thought maybe that was in the wrong spot. Okay. Now that does it for crude oil lines. So now all we gotta do is plug the shit in and we're good. So let's do... Now that we know these are in the right spot, we gotta go rebuild these. And then we'll align it with this one. That. And then we'll run the pipes for this. And this is going to be for the excess heavy crude oil. Now, I have so many options on how I want to do this. But the heavy oil is only going to be used on the blenders. So what I should probably do to make this actually look cool is build a splitter here. How do I want this to look? Whatever, I'll build these while I'm thinking about it. And this is going to be the low amount of stuff coming in. Oh, but I also have to have a loop in this. But once this is being used, maybe I'll do... Can I fit one of these under? No. Fuck. Oh, what if I did it? Ooh, I like this idea. Question is can I make it look cool? Let me try something here. This might work. I don't know what this is gonna look like. I'm just gonna try it. Fuck it. I want it to snap into that one. Like that. What if I did it this direction? It kind of ruins everything that I've already put in over here. Alright, let's do... Maybe we should do small fluid buffers. That's what we should do. Just do small fluid buffers. And I'm going to put them under here. Right, like this. Next to those. We don't want to use floor holes. The fact that floor holes are so buggy is really ruining the way I like to build things. Alright, where are the blenders? We're almost directly above the blenders right now. Maybe I'll put them directly in the center, like here. And then this should be, yeah, behind. Then I can take this out. Do that. Maybe I'll scoot that over so it aligns a little better. So it's dead center there, so it just goes over the hole. That might be a little too far back, actually. Let's do it with this one instead. So I can use this hole. We'll line this one up with this. And then we got the ring to deal with, but that's fine. So then we'll get rid of this. Put this back in. This one goes away. This one goes away. Match this. And then I can do this. We have 2 equal floor holes to run that down to where it needs to go. Perfect. Okay. I like that. And we have fluid buffers to deal with any overflow problems. We shouldn't have any overflow problems, but you never know with fluids in this game. So let's do these first. We'll run this over like this, and then I'll figure out this one. I want to do like that. This one's not going to have as far to push, but it's on the opposite side, so it doesn't matter. Don't have to push it as far, I mean. Okay, so then we'll build this. I'm not going to hook up the machines yet, because I don't know where I want them to go. Now, if I want this to look good, I go halfway out, and then this comes all the way here. Let's just pretend this is where I want to come down with it. Yeah. But yeah, it's far enough out. Well, let's go a little further just to make sure. So if I did that, and then I use one of these, the line there, I pull this in here. We'd have to have valves on both. And then what I could do is do horizontal to vertical. Do that. Okay. Then that gets us our pipes into so I need valves on each of these. So valve here. And a valve here. Actually, I'm not going to build these valves yet. I'll build the valves after. So the problem with this is... Actually, this may not be a problem. We may need to put a loop in, and if that is the case, I'm probably going to have to rebuild this whole thing, so... yeah. I like this. I like this. But now we need to replicate it on the other side, too. So... which should be easy, because I've already got all the measurements here. Okay, this would go here. And that's there. This goes away. And then this would align here. Turn twice. Tap 2 over there. Go here. And then we would do the mirror. Okay, so then we got our fluid buffer. Alright, so I want to hook these machines up. So here. Because of the way I built these, I don't have to rebuild those pieces. And then we can get rid of this. Whoops, I deleted the floor over there. So then we'll have this nice cozy build like that. So this is going to be poly resin. It's 130. Yeah, I'll just keep these at max speed. And then I'll put glass in there. That'll look sweet. We got our extra little bit here. Mark II belt, that's almost 120. I guess I'll plug these in, even though I know that they're going to start spewing heavy oil residue out. Yep, there they go. Well, that does confirm that I need valves. Okay, that's been rebuilt. That one's been rebuilt. This one hasn't. So let me rebuild that one. Now we can put the valves on. want this valve to align with that edge. And I want this valve to be on the center here. So that should funnel all of the stuff down to here. And it's already using the other valve here, which is good. So this, oop, that needs to be rebuilt. That would have sucked if I deleted that. That one's good, that one's good. And then we'll align those, we'll do the valves on this side with the same thought process. Align it like that. And then align this one with the center. Okay. I definitely saw like the flow rate increase over here. These should be pretty even on how much they have in them. Yep, they're pretty even. Cool. All right. So now we got our fluid buffers. So now we'll have two pipes to use for all the blenders, and we'll make a loop out of these when it's time. We've got all of our poly resin coming in here, and it's perfectly load balanced, or it will be. Let's clean this up a bit and see what we've got. Do you think I need to build out? Yeah, we gotta do these. This might be a problem. I may need to make a loop with this, like this. I'll leave that for now. If I don't need it, I won't use it, but if these start backing up, then I'll know I need to do a loop. And I'll probably make this look different if I do it that way. Actually, here, we can do one with the loop and one without, and that will tell us if there's something going on. This side will have the loop, that side will not. And we'll see if there's a difference. All right, so now we've got to do this for the poly resin. And those are fine. These, however, need Mark 1s. Oh. Yeah, okay. Knew there was gonna be something wrong. Fuck. This is why I test things. Okay, yeah, we need to do the same test that I did on the other side. This one's aligned differently, so it threw me off a little bit. So we need to move this back enough that it can get around that with no issues. This. Build this. This. I mean, look at that, our load balancers, or not load balancer, but the okay, there we go. All right, so now we got that. Now we can put these on, and it's gonna flood the entire thing with a bunch of poly resin. Beautiful. I don't know if I'm supposed to rebuild these, but I would imagine it would probably be a good idea too. Because valves act weird. They act the same as pumps and all the other weirdness that happens with this. So I'll just go ahead and rebuild it. Might as well do it now to make sure that there's no problems in the line, you know? Better to be safe than sorry. Now the question is, did it fully empty all of the... Yeah, like the line's empty. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign that the valves are working right. Yeah, there's no heavy oil residue in any of these. It's all in the lower part of the gravity area. This is why this is part of the reason I build refineries up on blocks like this, because in the event I need to go down, I can use gravity to flow the heavy oil instead of having to rely on the game mechanics to do it, which are not great for liquids. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. All of these are fine. I believe that crude oil should be fine. I think all that's left to do is actually plug this shit in and let it run. So it'll stop after it fills up on the heavy oil. But let's do this. Put it to the test. This will also help me find any issues that are going to happen. So we should start seeing everything light up green. Unless I forgot to hook all of those machines up. No, I did not. Good. So these are all filling up. Yup. That looks good. We need to hook these up to a sink so that, yeah, we just need to spin up 3 sinks really quick. Just temporarily. Let me just delete these. And then I'll just run them haphazardly over here. We flush all that, and that should get us rolling here. Why is that yellow? Full on polyresin. Why? Because it's not hooked up properly. This is why we find problems. Son of a bitch. Can't do it right at all. Keep ruining it. Okay. It's properly aligned this time. Yes. Now, god damn it, did it again. That. Belt. Belt. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good. See, like, once all the machines are fully working, yeah, like the line's saturated properly. Everything should be running on 50. These should be like equal flow rate in and out for the most part, because they should be balancing themselves. This looks promising so far. We're probably getting a little bit too much overflow here. Like, these should be like 100% 780 line. Like, there should be absolutely zero gaps in this. Which it doesn't look like there is, so I think this is right. Yeah, I see no gaps in this. And this is continuously moving, which is a good sign. Which means that 60 or so... As long... we need to check to see if these are getting backed up on polyresin. That's the... Okay, that one looks like it is. So we may need to increase the belt speed a little bit on these. Actually... Yeah, this is 20, so Mark 1 belt is fine. As long as these aren't backing up on polyresin, we're in good shape. So this is what I was talking about with the bug that I think is in the game. According to the math, this should be 100% efficient because there should be no reason that these are backing up on polyresin or anything. The thing is, though, I am creating on these lines. This is legitimately 780 on this line. So... Those backed up poly resins, though, might have been because I started it without the sinks turned on, and they were back. They just have a lot in there. They are running. I don't see any yellow. I don't see any yellow yet. If any of these were gonna get backed up, it would be this one. If I take the poly resin out of this, I want to see if it backs up again. It might have just been from not having the sink turned on when I first hooked it up. I'll grab the poly resin out of this too. What, Runa? What's the matter? Are you hungry? Is that what you're meowing at me for? Meow. Yeah, I know. You're a good girl. Alright. The good thing is we're not making a huge amount of heavy oil residue. I mean, we have a lot, but once we have machines consuming that heavy oil residue. Yeah, okay, it was the fact that I let it run without the sink turned on. It doesn't seem to be backing up, not on anything, which is good. So this side is not backing up. We know that. But let's check the other side, because it doesn't have a loop, and I want to make sure that the heavy oil is not getting backed up. Because this was my problem with one of my other factories that I built a while ago in Blue Crater, was the because it was not looped correctly. This is going to hit 100% efficiency in a second. There it is. And it looks like we got plenty of room in the pipe, which is perfect. It means that they can always get rid of their heavy oil when it comes out. And this one is specifically making heavy oil, and it's not full. The good thing is I've split it between two pipes, so it's got like a 1200 capacity, and we're only making 500. So it's always going to have room in the pipe for everything. Not fully carrying 600. And this is still being even, right? Yeah, about even. Yep, good. It's a good sign. I like all the green that I'm seeing right now. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Usually it takes a little while for these issues to show their head. That's one there. That never backed up, though. Yeah, no, we're good. 100%. That's good. Check this again, just to make sure. Yep, nothing getting backed up there. Pipes look good. That's a full crude oil pipe. This is good. We do need to check these fluid buffers. That one's full, which is odd. That one's not full. That one's full. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear these fluid buffers. Because if this is working properly, we should get more crude oil in. We should have a perfect flow rate on all of these. Well, maybe not flow rate, but that is concerning. Anyway, when I do this, now I should be able to go down to where the oil extractors are, and they should be running at 100% efficiency. They may not yet, but I just cleared the buffer. But if we have an issue in the line, we'll be able to see it there. So good on head lift there. Good on head lift there. Good there. And there. So that's draining everything. That's 100% efficient. This one's 100% efficient. That one's 100% efficient. They shouldn't have anything in their tanks right now. So, yep. And that one's 100% efficient. Awesome. So the good news is since I had just cleared the fluid buffers there, and they all said 100% efficient, that means that it was pulling out of the system exactly what it was putting into the system the whole time after I plugged in the sinks. So that means that all the piping is good, all of the head lift configuration is good, all the conveyor belts are good, and we're ready to move on to the next floor. So let's see. These should remain fairly empty now going forward. If there is a problem in one of the lines, I will see it in these fluid buffers because each of these is its own pipe, so they're tied directly to an oil extractor. And since the pipes are combined after a valve here, I'll be able to see which line has the problem. This is something I learned from the very involved factory with the turbo fuel that we dealt with. The fact that I can flush these fluid buffers and everything continues to work properly is promising. I think we're good. So once we're good here, all right, so we've confirmed water's good to go. Oh, I didn't rebuild that. Oh, didn't do that one. I was thinking about this the other day. I wasn't sure if I had rebuilt these pieces yet. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. I know it looks like chaos now. That's just because these pieces are yeah, that looks much better. That's what I wanted to see on the overflow line. That was what the problem was. I had too much poly resin coming out. Once the line's cleared, this is what it's supposed to look like. I may redo how I've done these fluid buffers just because well, this doesn't be there anymore. We're not taking the I wonder what the power grid looks like right now. Let's see. Ooh, inching closer to that line. Ugh. All right, so this was a good day. We got all the piping and conveyor belts done for the first floor, or well, the top floor. Tomorrow, we get to start, or not tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, but then we gotta start this floor, and this is gonna be way more pain in the ass because there's a lot more pipe work and belt work for this. And this is going to require quite a bit of math as well, but I've already got the math figured out. This is going to suck. The blenders are such a pain in the ass. And the water piping in this area is going to be so weird. But I'll figure out a way to do it. But let's save. All right. Let's see. Let's turn off window capture. I need to map something for the Excel doc thing. But yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have if you want, you can come join our Discord. Cool stuff going on there all the time. We've got cool streamers. We've got cool people in general to talk to. We do a AEW watch party on Wednesdays. We also watch the pay-per-views on there. So if you watch wrestling and you want to watch the pay-per-view with us, you can. It's in I broadcast it in Discord. And we all hang out and it's fun. So and there is a pay-per-view this weekend on Saturday. So if you want to come watch it, you can. But yeah, I'll be back on Friday, and we will continue working on Satisfactory on update 8 now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.